Hi, my name's Omika Raina. I am 10 years old. I went to Kashmir when I was a baby. I was a baby, so I don't remember anything. I had a hard time making this video because my baby brother Arnik got in the way. But I still managed to make something. I'm going to be talking about the amazing Sri Abhinavagupta Acharya. Let's begin. Abhinavagupta by Omika Raina. Sri Abhinavagupta Acharya was a mystic philosopher from Kashmir. He was very well-rounded and knowledgeable. Also, one important thing to keep in mind is that around 750 AD, Abhinavagupta's ancestor, Gupta, moved to Kashmir from Madhya Desha because King Latyaditya requested him to. This move shows how Abhinavagupta's bloodline moved to Kashmir. But to keep things easy, let's start from the beginning. Abhinavagupta was born to Narhasimha Gupta, his father, and Vimla, his mother. He had a brother named Manoratha and a sister named Amba. He was born around 950 CE in Srinagar, Kashmir. His exact home was Uttarvedi, a piece of land between the Yamuna and Ganga. His parents were Brahmins. When Abhinavagupta was only around 2 years old, his mother died. Abhinavagupta was deeply affected by his mother's death for the rest of his life. Sri Abhinavagupta said in some of his works that the relation between the mother and child is one of the strongest nature can forge. After Vimla's death, Narhasimha Gupta started teaching his children Sanskrit grammar. Soon, Abhinavagupta was traveling all over Kashmir, learning from different gurus. His love for learning brought him to gurus of different religions. Abhinavagupta became a very skillful man. Abhinavagupta deeply believed in the power of language and speech. Abhinavagupta wrote many commentaries and books, including the Tantra Loka. It explains the rules of and how to practice Kashmiri Shaivism. Abhinavabharati, which is a commentary on the Indian author Bharata Muni's The Natya Shastra. He wrote many other works, but when I tried to find out what they are about on the internet, I found no results that I could properly understand. These are the works I didn't find out much about. One of his works are still available to the public. Abhinavagupta became a great teacher, and his students believed him to be an incarnation of Shiva. He enjoyed discussing philosophical arguments with his followers and fellow knowledge seekers. Soon, Abhinavagupta's studies took him out of Kashmir to Jalandhara, where he met Shambhunatha, the tantric master in the Gola traditions. Gola tradition is a refined version of Gola, which refers to families/groupings of yoginis and mothers. One idea of Kola tradition is of overcoming dualism of impure and pure/divine and human or good/evil. Abhinavagupta contributed to the traditions and customs of this practice through his many works and writing. Abhinavagupta split his works into 3 separate time periods based on 3 separate topics. The first period was the Alankaric period, which was dealing with aesthetics. The second period was the Tantric period, which had all of the texts on Tantra. The third period was the philosophical period, which had texts dealing with philosophy. Abhinavagupta's most important period of writings was in between 990 AD and 1014 AD. I am probably too young to understand Abhinavagupta's writings, but I still like that Abhinavagupta wrote so many works. I think people in this time would have been inspired by Abhinavagupta. He wrote so many works that at least one should be well known. I think he is not very well known now because people are trying to be more modern these days. No one cares about God as much as they used to. Abhinavagupta lived for around 70 years and never got married in his lifetime. I think that is because he was too busy learning, teaching, writing, and being spiritual. In order to know everything there is to know about Shaivism, Abhinavagupta had to reach the highest state of consciousness, which is called Jnana Shakti. Once Abhinavagupta gained Jnana Shakti, the knowledge literally flowed through him, and he was able to share it to his followers and write about it in his books. How Abhinavagupta left the earth. Abhinavagupta and his 1,200 followers/friends were never seen again after they went into the Bhairava cave, reciting loudly Abhinavagupta's Bhairara Stava. That was the end of the great Abhinavagupta. Or was it? Abhinavagupta was never seen after that, so we do not know. What I think of Abhinavagupta. Abhinavagupta was a great teacher and writer who lived a healthy, balanced life. Abhinavagupta's story inspires me to try and learn more than I already know because he was so smart and always wanted to learn more and more. Later in life, he used his knowledge to write different books so other people could learn too. I know this may not be relevant to the topic, but during the process of making this video, I realized that many of the pictures depicting Abhinavagupta, there are 2 women behind him or near him. I wonder who they are. Anyways, back to Abhinavagupta. I really think that books that Abhinavagupta has written should be more known, at least in India. I don't want his hard work to go to waste. He was a great man who deserves to be known. So now that you know about Abhinavagupta, tell other people about him. Maybe people will appreciate him more.